Hey, have you ever been in a situation where you present your proposal and all hell breaks loose? The client falls off their chair. It's way too expensive. There are other people in the room and they're uncomfortable and they're looking at each other and you've just totally missed the mark. You have underestimated or overestimated what you think you can charge. If you find yourself in that situation, the reality is it's your fault. You should never find yourself in a situation where the client doesn't already know the price before you deliver their proposal. That is how you ensure this never happens, and that is how you ensure you can increase the conversion rate on all of your proposals that you present. Okay, so how do you do this? Well, my name is Marlon Marisha. I'm from Web Design Profits, and today what I'm going to do is show you the trick I use to actually ensure that the client knows the price before I deliver the price. And that's how I've been able to increase my conversion rate, and that's how I've been able to avoid these sticky situations where clients are floored by your price or the price is not what they expected. So I use a technique called hallway conversation. So picture this. You're working in the corporate world or in an office, and you're walking down the hallway to your office, and all of a sudden a colleague comes walking beside you, and you start to chat. You start to have a really informal conversation. You may talk about a couple of work-related things, a couple of things that are not work-related. You may even come to a conclusion on something, and then you go your separate ways. That's a hallway chat. That is an informal chat that happens off the spur that really at times can solve some major problems. And I want you to have that informal chat with your prospects. So what I do is when I'm putting my proposal together, I will call the client or prospect during that process towards the end of it. And I'll say, it'll go something like this. I'll say, hey, John, how you going? I say, good. I say, look, I'm putting this proposal together and I've got a few questions for you. Have you got time to have a quick chat? They say, yes. And so I say, look, at the moment we're putting it together and it's coming out at about, say, 20K. And we've got all these features we're including. I'd like to just clarify, is that kind of in the budget? Am I missing the mark? Are there things that we can take out? And so at that point, they'll say, actually, that is more than what we expected. And so you say, great, that's fantastic. Well, good thing I called. Good thing I called, because now we can try and work out how we're going to make this fit your budget. So we can always remove features, or we can keep them and the price will be up. What is the budget we need to work with? Now, that question there will normally get a response from them where they say, well, actually the budget is probably like 15. Because now they realize that this is what you're going to present. And they don't want you to present something that isn't going to be realistic for the business. So then you start negotiating. You start negotiating down on the price and the feature set, and you'll have your way of doing it. But that point is the informal chat before you present the solution, where the client is actually working with you to make it fit the budget, because they don't want to get into a situation where you present a solution to the team and that solution is unrealistic for the business. If it's just a business owner and there's no one else you're presenting to, it's still a very good chat for you to have. So many times I see salespeople avoid the business owner, don't want to talk to them, just want to drop the price and run. They think that if they just make the solution really good and they put the price right in the right range, the business owner will just say yes. Well, that's not how it works. Business works with relationship. And your job in the sales process is to have as many touch points with the business owner or the CEO or the decision maker as possible. And this is one of those touch points. They need to know, like, and trust you before they're going to buy from you. And so this is an important conversation for them to start to learn how you work. Start to build respect for you, that you're willing to have the difficult conversation and not just surprise them with a crazy price that's unrealistic for them on proposal delivery day. Does that make sense? And so this is really important for you, and this is what transformed my ability to sell websites and sell consulting when I was selling consulting. The ability to have a hallway conversation, build a relationship, earn the respect of the decision maker, negotiate with them on the price and the feature set that's going to be removed or included before you deliver it. And then the day you step into that meeting, whether it's a Zoom call or an in-person meeting or a phone call where you're about to deliver the proposal, you deliver a proposal to them where they already know the price you're going to give them. There's no surprises. And that meeting is there to confirm the features, confirm the working arrangements that you work under, but not to deliver a price. You don't want to reveal the price on that day. You want to deliver the proposal, and the price is already known. So that is how I have transformed the way I work in my sales process to really increase my conversion rate, to drop all the clients that are shocked on the day, and to make sure that I'm not wasting my time, that my time is valued and I spend time with clients who actually can afford my services. So if you're a web designer or an agency and you're looking at building a rock solid business that you can scale and grow, earn more, and work less hours, then I want to encourage you to join our Facebook group. We've got a Facebook group called the Profitable Web Designer. Lots of smart web designers in there building really great businesses. And it's a great community for you to be around if you are an agency owner or a web designer and you're looking at growing a great business. So go to Facebook, look up the Profitable Web Designer. I'm on the inside. I'm streaming in there almost daily. We're chatting and we're growing our businesses together. So I hope this helps. And just remember, the next proposal, have a hallway conversation with your prospect before you deliver the proposal.